Alright guys, here we are again. I've decided we're going to enable this mod I made. This will actually be a good demonstration of how damage scales throughout the game, and I'll explain it in a second. It's the only mod we're going to enable, is this one. Alright, so... Oh, this is the wrong... Wait. Oh, this is the wrong profile, 1 second. Disable... Firm. Okay. Magic comp. Alright, so... Where is it? 0 scaling. Here we go. You started playing Dark Souls? Well, my apologies. I feel bad for you. Okay. So, let me explain this mod. This is a mod on Steam that I made a while back. If it'll load. Bugs, broken, and overpowered. Okay, so far, okay. First 2 boss, easy, but got one shot by the dragon. Nice. Okay, so let me explain this mod. You will notice our damage stats are now way lower with this mod enabled. So what this mod does is evens out number scaling throughout the game. So numbers will not increase as we level up. Now, there are some numbers that have to increase, and let me explain why. So in vanilla, whenever you level up, of course, the damage you do and the health you have increases exponentially, right? They get bigger and bigger and bigger the higher level you are. But one thing you don't notice because the numbers are getting bigger is that the amount of damage you do relative to the amount of health you gain does not increase as much. What I mean by that is that at level 1, a normal attack will do about 20% of your max health, but at level 20, a regular attack will do about 10% of your max health. So that means is that as you level up, your character's base damage actually gets lower. So to compensate for that in this mod, our health will approximately double. It's either double or triple. I think it's I think it's double. Our health will approximately double from level 1 to level 20 to compensate for that fact. So damage numbers will stay the same, but our vitality will continue to increase. And that will kind of demonstrate to you how important the damage modifiers you have on your characters are, rather than just the base damage of your character. Of course, the base damage is important. This will also help demonstrate how like the damage decreases as you get higher level. So it's hard to explain, but basically you'll see numbers will not get bigger except because of our damage modifiers. That'll also just kind of show you, if you like watch this run at, like episode 1 and see the numbers we're putting up, and then at level 20 you'll see the numbers we're putting at level 20 are still very, very high, and that's just because of how many modifiers we have, not because the damage we're doing is actually getting any higher. What's up, Shinra? Bro, long time no see. Thinking about their interesting observation during my playthrough of both Classic and... what was it? Not a story, but yeah. But yeah, that does happen, is your damage actually gets lower the higher level you are. You're so drunk. Oh my gosh. This mod does not make us do any less damage. The numbers are different, though. So I could pull up the charts and explain it. Let me do that, actually. So, if we pull up... where's number crunching and fun charts? Number crunching... charts. I think this is it. Yes, I think this is it. Is this right? Someone say quick flex. Alright, I think this is the right chart. No, it's the wrong chart. Give me 2 seconds. I have to find it again because I had this sheet. I spent so much time filling out. Nope. Wow. Okay, I can't find it. 1 second. Actually, I think it's under this, right? Aha, here it is. Okay. Mr. Manny's math class, yes. Okay, here we go. Number crunching in fun charts. This is my the name of this file. Okay, desktop, and then... Alright, shall we look at some numbers? Alright, here we go. Alright, numbers. So, let's talk, shall we? So, you'll notice, so this is, I've gone through, let me zoom in so you guys can see a little better. So I've gone through and I've charted out all the numbers of a character without any stats on them. So what this means is if you have a character that has no constitution and no gear, this is the amount of health they'll have at each level, right? And you'll notice the number gets exponentially higher. Yeah, someone's on the phone or on the TV. Yeah, someone's chatting in the other room. So you'll notice these numbers get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger exponentially. So what my mod does is it reduces that curve and makes it very even. So the difference between level 1 and like level 20 is about double. So at level 20 we'll have like 60 to 90 health, I think. So 2 to 3 times as much health. Now you'll notice this is spell damage. So any spell with 100% multiplier, which is Fireball is a good example, will do this much damage at each level if you have no buffing stats, right? One thing you'll notice is this number increases a hell of a lot less than Vitality does, right? So where's so Vitality percent increase. This is the percent increase compared to each level. This is the damage increase. This is the amount of increase in damage you get for each level. You'll notice the increase you get each level gets lower and 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 lower, where the Vitality increase actually kind of stays about the same, right? Anywhere from like 22 to 23%, right? Now if we come over here, now this is damage relative to Vitality. So to get this number, this percentage here, I took the health you have at any given level and divided it by the amount of damage you do at any given level. So if we look, oh, wrong chart. This number gets lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. So at level 1, you cast Fireball, you're doing about 20% of your health. At level 20, you're doing about 11%. So you're doing half the damage at level 20 as you were doing at level 1. That makes sense? Now you might ask, why the hell is that? Well, that is, they designed their game, they're like, wow, you can get lots of damage bonuses like intelligence, finesse, and strength, and then like warfare, scoundrel, and huntsman. Wow, we need to compensate for all these bonuses you're getting. So let's just nerf your base damage. That's basically what's happening here. DOS2 instead of spreadsheet stream? Alright, username, listen here. So basically, what this means for the mod is if in the mod I made it where the health you have at level 1 is the same as the health you have at level 20, your character's base damage would actually get lower and lower and lower the higher level you get. So if I did that, I made it where at level 20 you have the same health, you'd actually want to avoid leveling up because your base damage would decrease the higher level you are. This is not BG3. This is going over DOS2 statistics and why the mod we're using has to work the way it is. So yeah, basically our health will go up with this mod, but our base damage will stay exactly the same. Like it'll go up by like one number, like at level 20. So the nice thing about that mod is it makes it where like you can do different fights at different levels without much of a penalty. And also gear lasts longer because it doesn't become obsolete as fast. We can use like a level 10 bow and it does the same damage as like level 20 bow. What about enemies? Enemies scale exactly the same, so enemies will function exactly the same with this mod. So yeah. See, that's why the mod has to work the way it does. The benefit, yeah, like I said, it lets us use the same gear for longer without having to replace it because the numbers stay the same for longer. And it'd also be a great demonstration of how large an effect your damage bonuses on your character have, because our base damage will stay the same, right? But our bonuses from like Warfare and Finesse will increase, and then you'll see a huge bonus to buff our spell damage. So let's do this real quick. All right. Anyways, so that's that explained. So let's just kill this guy. Was the other thing I noticed. Just having one level difference got in your damage. Yeah, it's about 20% difference in vanilla. So these magic would be OP without resist, but I mean, that's why Necromancer is so good. Is spell damage scales better than everything else. So, all right, just gonna finish this guy off, please. Die, Fleb. All right. Throw the trap. Trap's OP. It does not. Well, it doesn't really change the difficulty of the game. Because we're still doing the same relative damage to enemies' health. That makes sense? The amount of damage we're doing is still the same as in vanilla, but it just renegates the number load, essentially. It lets us use gear for longer. What's up, Garthon? How's it going? See, I don't think of this as like a difficulty decrease, because it only decreases the difficulty because you can use gear for longer. And you can do higher level fights without penalty. But we do that anyway. I mean, honestly, we do that anyway in our runs. We fight level 15s like level 12. Don't really care. Alright. Alright. The most fun part of the game of having big numbers? I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, there is a Sparks Master just because we're playing Magic. So we have 4 Magic casters, and one of them happens to have be a Sparks Master. Dunmer Renegade, it will not affect. So understand that enemy health is still increasing at the same rate as it does in vanilla. Like, let me try to explain this. Because all that matters when it comes to the amount of damage you're doing is that the difference between the health enemies have and the damage you're dealing. So our damage will not increase. Our base damage will not increase, but the health will increase at the same rate it does in vanilla. So it'll be a good demonstration of like the increase in damage without actually changing anything. I think it does benefit from high ground. You're dead. And I can hop into like a regular save to demonstrate that real quick. Which will do that real quick. So if we go... So let's load a late game save in vanilla. Do some damage. Then we will open it again with the mod to demonstrate the difference. No. Their health always scales like yours. They just have the tactician bonus. So let's just load a fight. Let's just do what's a non-spoiler? Let's just do who are you? Kudos to the very good save file structure. Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, who am I? I mean, I'm a streamer. All right, so we're loading in vanilla in Act 4. We're gonna hit a couple guys, and you'll see how fast they die. Just see how much damage we do. We'll use the same attacks. Yeah. And you'll see that the relative amount we're doing with the mod is the same, but the numbers are reduced because I've removed scaling, while still keeping the difference between your base damage and health the same. All right, so where is peace of mind? What the heck? All right, so we're literally just gonna do some basic bro attacks. All right, so crit for 13,000. That was roughly like 2/5 of his armor. Okay. And then let's do roughly 2/3 of his armor, 3/5 of his armor, and half his health. And that did 22,000 damage, 2,200 damage with a crit. Let's go ahead and, well, not do that, apparently. Poison resist? Of course, immunity. That's probably good enough for demonstration. Let's just cast this, too. It's about half his health. Okay? So kind of keep that in mind, how much damage we're doing right there, relative to how much health he has. Because that really is all that matters when it comes to damage numbers, is how much damage are you doing relative to health. So now we're going to enable the mod. And we'll see the numbers are immensely smaller, but we get a similar effect as far as like the damage we're doing. Called Zero Scaling. It's on Steam. It's one I made. We'll be using it on the run we're doing right now. If it'll load, that'd be nice. Please. There we go. A little more. Can you explain what you're trying to explain? Yes. If you can follow my thought process here. So, in this game, whenever you level up, your health goes up and your damage goes up, right? The amount of damage you do, like spells. Of course, the weapons you can buy do more damage, and your health goes up, right? So your health and damage increase. In this game, we're not wearing things. Why are we not wearing things? We're naked. All right, let's fix that. How is our strength not high enough? I don't understand. Let's nice. Okay, well, give me 2 seconds here. I have to fix this dumb problem. Where's the mask? Is it in here? this. It is somehow, somewhat, sort of better than Summoner, but not really. Also, our gear came off again. Okay, well, this is not helpful for this demonstration. It's probably close enough, though. So we have less stats than we did before, but that's fine. You'll notice we do, with these spells, like, way less damage, and you'll notice the numbers on our health are way smaller. But you're going to notice that we do a similar amount of damage here. So if I would love if my gear just wouldn't fall off for no reason. I don't understand why that's happening with this mod installed. Yeah, we got 2 strength from here. 2 plus 5, 7. Somehow we're a strength sort, and I don't understand why. Broken mod? I mean, maybe. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, it's probably close enough even with wearing no gear. So let's just do this real quick. Summoner's definitely not the best. Alright, this should be a close enough demonstration to show you what I mean, even with lower stats. So we have lower stats right now. So we're going to do the same attacks. And you'll see we did roughly the same amount of damage as we did with vanilla with lower numbers. That makes sense? So the damage we do throughout the game is actually about the same. If it crits, it'll be about the same here. It's lower. But in general, the amount of damage we do will be exactly the same. No, it's not. We're playing 4-man magic, and I'm just demonstrating how this mod we're using works. So. Really, just think of it this way. If you have 200 health and take 100 damage, it'd be the same as having 50 health and taking 25 damage. That's all. That's literally it. That's literally all that we're talking about. Really, I'm just using it as a demonstration of how your damage increases over time, even with having the lower numbers that don't increase. Because our base damage will stay the same, but the amount of damage that we do will go up. Yeah, viewing it as percentages instead of numbers. Exactly. The point is to demonstrate how the amount of damage your characters do gets higher and higher, irregardless of how much damage you're actually doing at base. It's really just a demonstration of how broken like the character stats are in this game. And that is also true. I'm using it just to be a nerd. But it does have benefits such as you can do higher level content without penalty. You can do lower level content with it still being like about your level, right? And then you can also use gear for longer because it doesn't become irrelevant as fast. Because in vanilla, if you use like a bow that's 2 levels below you, you're way nerfing yourself. In this game, you can use the same bow the rest of the game. So it does have tangible benefits to using the mod. But the main one for this run is to demonstrate how that works, like just how damage doesn't really go up. I mean, how damage like goes down over time, but you're still doing higher damage. What, do fixed amounts of damage break the mod? There's not really any items that do fixed amount of damage. Oh, we need more keys. Yeah, it makes them better technically because you can use them for longer because they still stay relevant forever. So for a min-maxer like me, it's basically cheating, but for regular players, it's very, very nice. Because you can keep using stuff for longer.
The dog's tail wags.
What if you're a min-maxer who min-maxes poorly? I mean, it would still work out in your favor, I think. On the 30th. It'll come out on the 30th, in theory. Because it sucks. That's why we're playing it. Sorcerer Sundry's gift bag. Is that the one that lets you level it up? Because that's extra steps. This is easier just to have the numbers stay the same. Alright. As you can see, this one is higher because it's a higher rarity. That's not why it has higher damage. It's because this is lower rarity, not because this is higher level. The gimmick of this run is we're using magic damage. What spell stats should I start with if I want to play a spark build? What we're using on our sparks right now is we need more warfare skills. Do we have any memory slots? We do have some. We can use this. Armor is another tricky subject because armor also has another layer of inherent scaling. So that is still a item that will not scale as well. So if you use a level 10 chest piece versus level 20, the level 20 will be significantly better even with this mod because it has additional inherent scaling on top of just level. The comp is yeah, Lizard Wizard, Ranged Mage, Sparks Master, and Ranger, Elemental Ranger. Yeah, but for Sparks Master, we started with Warfare. That's really it. And then you just get a Staff of some sort. Get Warfare and Pyro for Sparking Swings. Geo and Scoundrel for Venom Coating. And throw some Warfare skills and Battering Bullhorns in there and you're good. Of course Hathaway is fun to stream, so. Faye needs to be down here. Do I really want to do this fight right now? I guess I can. It's fine. It's gonna be a pain, though. Do I really want to? I think we'll come back to this. I don't want to do this right now. This is kind of rough with this team. So let's go. Solo no Lone Wolf, no Invis run. We did, and we got to like 2/3 of the way through Act 2 and then died. It got harder and harder the higher level we got. We could do. We died to the oil Black Pits fight with the Voidlings. We don't need to go over here. We just need to go. We need to go in the dungeons, right? Yeah. If I did that run with a better class with no invisibility, it'd be easier. Like if I just said F it and then played Necro, it'd be easy. Like, it doesn't matter if you go invisible if you kill everything in one turn. You could literally just have so many skin graft scrolls that you'd never let enemies take a turn.
What's this? I found something.
Oop, wrong button. No AP increasing? Oh my god. It's not gonna happen. We're not redoing that run. We've already played it like 3 times. Yeah, no AP increasing would be painful. I mean, it's kind of what we did with the tank run. It was also terrible. Face cam win? I don't think we're gonna re-add the face cam. Because I'd have to buy another face cam, and I think it detracts from the experience. Valuable channel points? Yeah, you did. Alright, so... Oh, this guy has, like, no skills right now. Oof. Kind of yikes. Back to me. DOS 2, probably. Yo, you gonna bleed on the ground or something? Thank you. What's up, Ashen? You did get this? Yeah, that's the most valuable part of... yeah, that's definitely the most valuable part of the face cam. It was worth it for that emote. Can you, like, I don't know. Shoot the thing. God damn it. Oh, wrong one. Oops. It's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Oops. Well, let's try that again. Yeah, $700 for that. Play it while you're asleep? Yeah, that's true. That's a great price. It's still icy. Oof. I bought a DSLR and then found out you can't run it for more than 30 minutes or it turns off. Which is really unfortunate. Oh, that's right. They're immune to poison. I'm a dumbass. Alright, that's nice. So I just reduced my damage by casting Venom Coating. He would provide us entertainment. Yeah, such a noob. Yes, this is a full magic party. You just notice? He's gonna chicken claw one of our characters. Hopefully he chicken claws Fane. Because I don't have any more. I don't want to use this. I guess I could use Zero. It's not worth it. He's not gonna die, so just let him do his thing. 4 Hydro Arrow Mages be better for clear time? Absolutely not. The suffering doesn't end when the stream ends. There are a few pieces of the Warfare set that are worth it, but most everything else is not. There might be a few we use because we're playing Magic, but eh. I mean, we could, if you want, we could convert Beast. You know what? We could turn Beast into a Hydro Arrow just for the memes of this comp. All right? You want me to do that? Because I'll do it. You know I will. Crippled. Nice. Okay. Stay awake for your shifts. Oof. You watch this at work? Alright, we're doing Hydro Arrow Beast. Or should we... I don't know. Let's not bring Ifan back. He's had enough suffering. So you've chosen Pain? For Hydro Arrow? But we have a lizard main character. What the fudge is that? I'm not going to use a wizard Hydro Arrow main character. Get out of here. I think he's here, right? Yeah, he's not there. Okay, well. Doing Beyblades in his grave. You watched all... What do you do for work? Oh, he died from burning. Nice. We actually do have the mirror enabled already. Yeah, we should make him Hydro Arrow just to demonstrate the anti-synergy that is magic. Literal anti-synergy. Actually, does it detract from your work? Like, if something actually happened and you had to do something security related, would that detract from your job? I'm assuming it would, right? Alright, well, Fane can go take a nap because he can't do anything without arrows, so. Female lizard Hydro Focus. Called her Lizzie. Favorite spell is Hailstorm. That doesn't do damage, though. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. Yeah, it does damage to you. Hydro Pyro to demonstrate anti-synergy. That's just like common sense. Don't do that. I feel like that goes without explaining, right? Nice. Cool. Poison resist. Nice. Love it. Geo Hydro is kind of like no synergy, but it's not anti-synergy. Aero Geo win? I mean, we already do Aero Geo, sort of. But you can make steam. Wow. Amazing. Pure Hydro win? No, shoot me. We could do that run that Grey Noonside did, where he had one character each had only one element. So it was like 4 single element mages. That's kind of sad. Dark Souls 3 no hit. Actually no. That'll be a nope from me, guys. I mean, you have 4 of them, that's how it works. But that's just more suffering? Isn't that the point of the stream? I mean, I guess. Because I don't hit myself that much. There's no suffering meter because we're not suffering too much. Nice. Look at that. Look at that ice damage, guys. Top tier. Double kill. All right. Drinking a health potion. Can you believe this? Bleed Fire. Bleed Fire is a pretty moronic spell because you have to break their armor in order to apply a resistance debuff, which means you would have had to already do damage to them. So it kind of like defeats the purpose of itself. Solo one-handed build. That sounds like we did that before and it was painful. So let's not do that again. This is vanilla, but we're using a number scaling mod that I made. But in terms of gameplay, it's about the same. Okay, well, we have to dodge, like, dash over there because he's too far away. And he's across ice. Can we even hit him from here? Maybe. Hello, please? Game? Bruh. Alright, Sabiel's dead. I can't believe we're drinking health potions. We're literally only drinking health potions because we're playing magic damage. Combustion is terrible. Nice. Alright. This definitely looks like a noob stream, doesn't it? Look at how much damage we're taking. Well, we did beat the game with no items, so.
That's a lot of damage.
Actually, it's not a lot of damage, but either way, pretty late. Thank you for the follow. This is also what happens when you're fighting undead and you have poison damage. You just pass your turn. And we could let ourselves die, honestly. Nice. Wow, this is amazing, guys. Showed no love to your YouTube chat? What? I try to reply to everyone. Alright, there we go. Oh, I love magic damage, guys. Can't you see? I really love playing mages. They do so much damage. Oh, Fane's taking a nap. I forgot. Alright, well. Yeah, that'd be kind of annoying if they didn't exist. Sarcasm about what? I'm gonna have both showing up in my chat. I'm trying to reply to everyone, but I will tell you, like, I do prioritize my Twitch as far as like what I like do emotes, stuff like that for, of course. I stream to YouTube because a lot of my my viewers find me through my videos. Oh, about mages doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I was being sarcastic. All right. So humanity's needs for centuries. Oh my gosh. Stab. No video but audio on your Twitch? Oof. Twitch app is trash. All right.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the
Got a ring
woman is
yet?
manipulating
Nope.
a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
How easy would you say it is in Mod DOS 2? Depends on what you want to do. Very small scope mods that change numbers, very, very easy. Anything else? Might as well just start crying.
What you after?
My next opinion stream? Let's not do opinion streams when I'm playing like DOS and stuff like that. It's a great way to actually get canceled. Alright, so we need spells for Beast, right? He's becoming Hydro Arrow, is that what we said? I don't think most modders do coding in the actual language. They use the engine that's provided to you if you own the game. So it's a lot of scripting. The engine they use to make the game, they actually provide to you if you own the game. Gonna ask me an opinion question? Alright, it's a great way to get in trouble. Alright, Hydro. Big Sad. He's a big sad man now. Dude, this is gonna be a joke. If we do this, we're screwed. We should not do this. This is a terrible idea. We're using glass cannons with Hydro Arrow. Oh my god. I mean, you can use YouTube. It's fine, of course. Oof. It's too late? Then just don't use... Okay, so just nerf my party by 50% by nerfing the AP. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it apparently, so here we go. Alright, so... Well, he can't use any of the spells he already learned, so... Don't do that, Manny. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Noodles. We're doing it. Hydro Arrow and a Pyro Geo comp. Show the late game power. The late game power of Hydro Arrow. For once. Alright, don't look at me, you scrub. Those cool things called environmental effects. I know, right? They're so cool, guys. The way they interact and nerf each other at the same time is amazing. We need to rob Gawain as well. It's better, nice. Let's go rob Arrow Boy over here. Are you a closet masochist? And is this very satisfying? Not king shaming. Just curious. I actually hate suffering. I don't like it at all. Only in small doses do I enjoy. Where's Gawain? Oh, he's already over there. Okay, nice.
Come. This way, in the back.
It's a custom lizard. Grabbed all 2 arrow spells that are attacks. Amazing. Manny, don't you see? Oh, you already robbed him. Oops. Don't you see? You don't need to worry about magic being in anti-synergy when everything is necrofire anyway. The devs thought of everything. Oh, make me cry. Alright, well. Takes so long to get magic rolling too. It's really annoying. Alright, so let's do... Oh boy. Wow. Our 2 attack spells. There we go. There's our hotbar, guys. Amazing. Does he have invisibility? No, he doesn't. Let's get it. Not all races are created equal. Oh my gosh. Well, because, you know what? Okay, listen here. We just made them, alright? Divinity teaches racism. Whoop! Let's not do that. Already robbed them. Oops, that's not good either. Let's try that again.
The old dog.
Has Beast robbed them? No. Okay.
Griff and his lads won't know what hit him.
Your hard carry with play dead.
It's been too long, my dear.
Yeah, we can literally go infinite with him. Like, not even joking. Alright, so our arrow mage is pretty trash right now. We don't have enough points, but that's fine. Miga, we have to go talk to the other lady over here. You can also do that with a regular undead. You don't have to use Feign. You just use Apotheosis, Skin Graft, and Play Dead. If you use those three spells, you don't even need Feign, and you literally just go infinitely.
You have, and you're.
She inspects the ring close.
Easy game.
If you don't like the looky here, why don't you jump?
You glance at Ralph.
Now where'd you get it?
Ralph.
Go.
Feign and his one fire arrow. So good. Alright, our hero mage with their 2 spells. So good as well.
I don't think I ain't watching.
Big boom time. I mean... Alright, this is not gonna work. Okay, he's gonna take a turn. It's unfortunate.
Your eyes brim.
It's time to accept reality.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
What you after?
Skin Graft needs a buff in general. You crazy, Boro? Come on, man. That's just... I lost my mind when they buffed it. I cannot believe they did that. Just... I'd pick Chameleon Cloak instead of Skin Graft.
Switch.
Because when you're picking between skills, you can't think of individual power. You have to think of the effect it has in all situations. In the context of the game, Chameleon Cloak is usable and powerful through the entire game from level 1. and it can also achieve the same effect as skin graft anyway. Actually, it's more powerful than skin graft in terms of like how much AP and cooldown it can give you. Skin graft should just play the end credits. Tried the Alexander run. What is that?
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
Oh yeah, hide your arrow, guys. The anti-synergy. Let's make it rain, get that steam going. You know how it is. Wow, doesn't even stun him. I think he should get stunned on his turn though, because of the rain. Frozen, boom. Look at that synergy. Got a steam cloud, which removes the burning, which was doing damage to him. Wow, amazing. Bro. What's up, Alexis? Oh man. So fun. So much synergy. He can't see through the steam cloud. OP. I know, right? So strong. Oh my god, this fight's gonna be cancer. It's gonna be so bad. Alright, well. We're gonna do it anyway. Did she have any more memory? No, we're out. Okay. Better because death is the best CC? Yes, that is actually correct. To get milk before the stream ends? What? Why? What, are you going to the supermarket or something? I still have to make your account. Don't think I forgot. Alright. Heard that. If everyone had a living wall, could you turn DOS 2 into tower defense? No, because enemies have jump skills, so they just walk around it. Did someone bully Manny into using a Hydra Arrowcaster? No, I bullied myself into it, of course. What else do you expect? All right, here we go.
Seen these contraptions?
Fane, rather than unfortunately, the Magister doesn't. He runs a thing.
Ah, please, tut tut. You're not listening.
Here we go. Let's do this. Of course, Ashen. Your email was too good. I just was like super lazy and didn't have time to add them, but I finally added them. I think Manny is a masochist, which is why Hydra Arrow. But he's in the closet about it, so don't say. Okay, shut up. Oh my gosh. I may literally be in the closet, but I'm not hiding in the closet, okay? I'm just literally in the closet. There's a difference.
Come, darlings.
Okay.
To die for Papa.
Probably not. I think it's just best for me to admit that I'm never going to be good at those games or enjoy them. Like, to be honest, like all the old school CRPGs, not fam. I'm just going to admit that I have trouble playing old school games. Second edition, oof. Wish they fixed that bug. We're going 2 arrow, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now you can sabotage the stream? What? Don't you dare try to watch the broadcast on Steam. Alright. Shoot this guy? Oh, well, we can't. I don't want to waste my arrows right now. Fighting White Magister Jonathan in the oil rig. With a physical comp? Just cry because the slugs really suck. Got like no AP. Can I go over the railing? Nope. Shame. Play dead. I'm not gonna do that. Wow, hit the railing. Even though it said it wouldn't. That's my favorite part. It doesn't do enough damage based on how much it costs. And also reduces the damage enemies take because it removes burning. So it kind of shoots itself in the foot by just using it. No combustion removes burning and does damage, extra damage based on how many turns of burning it removes. What is the worst skill in DOS 2? Well, one that comes to mind is Steam Lance, but you know, Arcane Stitch is also pretty bad. All In is also actually really bad as well. Full summoner party win? No. Arcane Snitch. It's so bad. Ignition is okay, but not really that good. Probably die to him, honestly. So let's just do this. Remove burning. The worst ability is the uninstall button. Yeah, it does nothing because you can just reinstall it. Just ignores me, really? Or best because all the enemies are dead once you uninstall. I like the way you think. Oh, that spell? Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Yep. That's for sure.
Doesn't it?
Okay. Did you just say Pyroclastic Eruption's also pretty bad? What game are you playing? Because I'd love to know what game Pyro Classic Eruption is in. That's bad. 'Cause it's pretty good. It's not only is it technically the highest magic damage spell, it's technically the best spell in the game. Like damage spell in the game, period. In terms of damage output, is the highest damage output spell you can possibly cast.
Read the Reaper for me.
Yeah, you didn't make it sound ironic. You made it seem like it was actually a real statement. Don't make me bring out the spreadsheets. That's a threat.
Exquisite. A perfect tool to rip a face from a corpse. Face ripper.
Maybe you should load up a save and show him why he's wrong. That sounds like what I always do. Load up a save and show you why you're wrong. Mass. Okay, yeah, that's probably actually the worst. I can't believe that's a spell.
Can't hide what you're doing forever. This is nothing to do with the paladins. Go and tell your grandmother. It's everything to do with the paladins. Divine's name with this place. The divine would want the world free of void woken. Sorcerers are like the divine's children. If you're harming them here, we'll... Only we have the will to do what's necessary.
Oh, I kind of, it depends what mood I'm in, but I usually enjoy the 4-man. I have no arrows for Fane. I literally have 0, other than the water arrows. Do you have any arrows I can buy?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
HP ring, big sad. All right, well maybe the other lady has some. You have finally freed yourself? Well, wait a few months and reinstall, like me.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood. Hey, you little
See, do what I do and just play 4-man solo,
could blame you with the garbage they got for
where you're
what you take
playing
again.
4 characters but only using like 1 or 2 at a time. Okay, we got like no arrows. Okay, Beast has a poison arrow. That's nice. Okay, take that. Alright, well, this is gonna be a 2-man fight once again. We're used 2 of them as corpse explosion. Yeah, I know, right? That's the real strategy right there.
Like the divine's children. If you're harming them in here, we'll...
Well, it is a thing in the game, so we're sure gonna use it. A fabled Manny DOS 2 stream. I know, right? Can you believe it? Let's go over here. Get roasted, sir. Oh yeah, our Hydra Arrow Mage with 3 spells. Just the way I like it. Wow, nice. These builds are so good, guys. Strongest classes in the game. That's for sure. Kind of is really sad that the best character in this party is the Lizard Wizard. And Lizard Wizard's not even that good. It's kind of oof, honestly. Oh my gosh, really? Get the... Can I, like, please, like, target something like this? Yes, there we go. I'm gonna cry now. Alright, well. Look at that damage, guys. That's 11 damage right there. Oh, don't move. What are you doing? That's right, get frozen. Yeah, you actually can't pre-buff in Pillars of Eternity. There's like some consumables you can use, I think. But there's not very many. And they don't stack. You can only use one pre-buff. You can like use one consumable and then enter combat. Actually, technically, you can pre-buff in Darkest Dungeon. Fane's taking a nap because he doesn't have any arrows, so it's kind of a problem at the moment. Mage basic attacker? Just like a wand caster? That sounds very sad. Oh, I'm so enjoying this party. It's so powerful, guys. Drinking health potions, my favorite part. Can't move, crippled. Nice. There's literally nothing that beats that other than Barrelmancer. And even late game, Necromancer's better than Barrelmancer, so keep that in mind. Beat what? Like what specifically? Yeah, that's telekinesis. That's correct. Beat Necromancer. Well, you have to think about the context of the entire game. Is that Pyroclastic Eruption doesn't come in until the end of the game, where nothing else matters anyway. So that's why Pyroclastic Eruption isn't that great in the grand scheme of things, just because it doesn't come into the game until very, very late. So it's kind of irrelevant in most cases. Alright, we're going to take a quick break, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay, so we don't have too much left in the fort, I don't think. Alright. Spiel died because we're stupid. No big deal. Just how it is. Honestly, when I do runs like this, I know I have so much margin for error anyways, I just let people die. It's like I know these builds suck anyway. Alright, we can use this though. Where is it? This we can put on. And we can put this on him. 8-man run? That seems like cancer. Because what I totally need is more characters right now. If you watch lo-fi hip-hop radio, I mean, I'm not really a hip-hop kind of guy, so probably not. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Much damage. Much wow. Look at that. Broke her armor. Stunned. Oh no, not stunned. Nice. Alright, well. As we all know, looking cool increases the damage it deals, so. RGB components actually help you deal more damage in DOS 2? What? That's amazing. Sounds so good, it almost sounds like BS. Alright, let's shock ourselves because we don't care. Yep, Fane's just hanging out. Doesn't really mind what's going on. Doesn't care. What I usually take is Poison Dart, Searing Daggers, and Fossil Strike. They're all ranged and do decent damage. Alright, I think we let Seville die. We don't really care that much. Fireball time? I think it's fireball time. When you almost kill yourself just by attacking, you know the class is good. So much damage, guys. It's almost like we're doing more damage to ourselves than the enemies. And see, Beast managed to stun himself. That's nice. 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 Oh, I love these classes so much. Alright, Battle Somp, probably. Maybe that's how the damage is balanced. It's based on total damage dealt, including to yourself. Alright, well. Change Beast for the memes. Can't you see he's really good right now? Alright, y'all, we're going to be so cool. We're going to throw a fire trap, and we're going to shoot it with a water arrow. Actually, we're not doing that. We're not that stupid. Wow, look at that. The anti-synergy, so good. Literally letting ourselves die. Mid-combat resurrect. Put the fire out. More anti-synergy. There we go. As you can see, this is a rock solid strategy. No flaws. No more room for improvement at all. Okay. Go hide over here. Or not. Mages are big brain, clearly. Look how much damage we're doing, guys. Shocked, burning, exploding, all at the same time.
Prepare yourself.
Not dead? Get out of here. Necro's pretty bad, if you ask me. Okay, well, objectively wrong, but okay. Alright. I mean, look how good this Magic team is performing. So good. Fucking stupid. Just the anti-synergy. Attacking a frozen enemy that takes less damage from water damage. Objectively. Literally objective. Ugh. They can solo the game without thinking? I mean, I guess. They take more thinking, though. What's the best build, Manny, and why is it and why is it Frost Paladin? Well, I'll tell you this, man. It's not Frost Paladin. Icebreaker build. I mean, that is true, Jarek, but that's actually like the least relevant part of Necro. Is the survivability. Frost Paladin, yeah, it's a fixture build. It's like you use, I don't know, living armor in Necro, I think, and then use a two-hander.
That's a lot of damage.
Also, I am the Leviathan. Thank you for the follow. What's the most meme build in the game? I think Unstable is probably one of the biggest meme builds in the game because it's also very good. Dude, Unstable is probably one of the best builds in the game. Like, straight up. It's honestly comical how good it is. I would say Unstable is better than Barrelmancer. Like, almost literally. Unstable is this talent. When you can convert your EHP into damage. This is a joke. This is insane. Because think of it this way. If you can convert Constitution into a damage buff, Constitution is literally better than Intelligence, Finesse, and Strength because it's 7% instead of 5%. And since Unstable does physical damage and it counts as a spell, you can buff it with Warfare and crit damage. So this is literally just straight up better than everything else in the game. Like, this is effectively the same amount of damage like Grasp of the Starved does, but you can buff it better because of Constitution. And you can use that at level 1. It's like hilarious. How do you not lose? You have 4 characters. Dual bomb player? Oh yeah, that also works. Just the damage Unstable does is astronomical. Yeah, Grey Doomsday has a great run for it. Alright, we're almost done with Fort Joy. Alright. So, some obvious notes about this run so far. There are some things that hold this kind of comp back early game. Other than the fact that we're just doing magic damage, there's some other factors too. Number 1 is Fane cannot get enough arrows in Act 1. So he's basically useless in a lot of situations because he just can't attack enough. If he could get more arrows, it wouldn't be a big deal and he'd do a lot of damage. But yeah, we can't even get enough arrows right now. So that makes Elemental Ranger pretty useless in Act 1. Spark Striker in general is pretty terrible the entire game. It only gets good if there's a bunch of enemies grouped up. That'll be easier to do with a party, but in general they won't be doing that great damage except in some very specific circumstances. Just because the Spark Striker doesn't do enough damage, to be honest. Beast is going to be a joke the entire game. And as you can see from the last fight, even though, I mean, I'm playing kind of half-assed this entire time, but it's gonna this whole run is going to demonstrate how bad it is to run Hydro Arrow with Pyro Geo. There are people that will tell you to run like weird combinations of elements and say, look, there's so much synergy, you can make a fire service and then you can make it rain, turn the fire service into steam, and then like electrify it. It's like, that's 4 more steps than you should have to take to kill the enemy. Why can't I just click on the enemy and go boom, they're dead? That's what I want to do. Click on them and they die. When you upgrade that Sparks Master, yeah, we will. It will do more, but it still relies on having a bunch of enemies together. Because the Battle Mage's damage scales with how many enemies they hit, so you have to have groups of enemies. So if they're only hitting like 1 or 2 enemies, the damage they do is just going to be worse than like a normal melee character. But if they can hit like 3 or 4 enemies at the same time, they'll do lots of damage. What, you want to play Necro? Yes, I do. The problem with Battle Mage as well is if you do get a group of enemies, you'll kill like the first few really fast because you did the AoE attack on them, and then you'll have a harder time killing the last few of them. So really for Battle Mage, you just want to hope that they all die at the same time. So you want your first attack to do massive amounts of damage and kill them all. And then, ironically, the Lizard Wizard is probably going to be our strongest character in this party.
That's a lot of damage.
Just by nature of playing Pyro Geo. That's at least until Act 2, because then Fane will get ridiculous amounts of arrows, and we'll just spam fire traps and fire arrows, and then just win the game. Like, he will be the best character in the party, by far. It's going to be a joke. Also, Arkwright, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, he'll be a complete memester. Throw 4 traps, shoot a fire arrow, go boom, win the game. I think we're probably going to call it right here, actually. I need to go to bed, get to work tomorrow. I think I'm going to work like 10 hours tomorrow. So, it's going to be a day. That's for sure. DOS 2 during 2020? Yeah, at least until BG3 comes out. So, have fun at work? Oh, yeah. I've had a great time this last Saturday and also yesterday. I mean, today. Today was a disaster at work, but that's alright. Make sure to bring the screwdriver. Oh, yes, I use that every day. Don't worry. Well, Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Leave a follow if you want to see some more of the memes and more suffering.